22 today with the incredibly talented Seri DeYoung. Hello! So, we are going to take a look at the menus here. You might recognize Seri. She's been recording for 2 seasons, right? On Freeform's Good Trouble as Claire. We're going to get into that today. We're going to talk about her directing career. She's incredible. Also, an amazing photographer. Oh my gosh, Shane. I sound so busy. I'm kind of obsessed with her.
How did she do it all?
So many things. They can have it all. Ooh. So what should we get today?
I just moved straight to the plant-based section. I'm not a vegan, I'm a vegetarian, but I know I'm going to be able to get anything I want here.
Amazing. Yeah, Fred's is my huge vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free menu.
Oh, cool.
It's great.
Probably diner food is actually my favorite food, actually.
Amazing.
Fries dipped in anything is what I usually want.
We'll get a variety of dips today. Shake it up.
Yay. I think the no animal burger.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. Whatever this Fred's F62 sauce, whatever that is, sounds exciting.
Yeah, I'm very picky about veggie patties, but the one here is bomb.
Okay, cool.
So, hey, we'll get those. I'm going to get tater tots. Good the tots.
Love
I'm going
it.
to get a salad.
Fries.
Beautiful. Of course. Done. Guys, look how bomb this food looks. Yeah, the chipotle ketchup is great. I did my tots in it.
Is it that spicy or am I just like that white? Like that was like spicy.
You might have a low tolerance. It's got a kick to it, but not crazy.
Not that one. Okay.
So tell us about Claire on Good Trouble and what that's been like working for such a huge network.
It's been phenomenal. I love being a part of this like feminist movement on the show. It's really great, and what I love the way that they like approach like our whole group dynamic is that it's not perfect. It's not all sunshine and sisterhood. Like we have conflicts and we have disagreements about our approaches to things. One of the earliest things that comes up in our group is intersectional feminism and addressing what it means to not just be a woman in the workplace, but a woman of color in the workplace, and that it's not just inequality between men and women, it's inequality between white women and women of color. And so I love that they're making it multifaceted and nuanced.
It also talks a lot about like not just women in the workplace, but especially certain industries. Because in tech, there's a small group of what, five female characters in the whole huge company on the show, and it's really realistic.
It's sort of a boys' club, right? Where it's like a bunch of startups created by men and their buddies, so they just hire more buddies. You can sort of see that that's like the baseline for the structure at Speculate, and that's the tech startup in the show, is that it's very heavy on the bro culture.
For those of you who haven't watched the show, it deals with a lot of great social issues, political issues, but it's freeform, so it's in a very digestible, friendly way.
Oh, it's so fun.
It's so entertaining. I'm obsessed with it.
Oh, thank you. It's really, it's very fun, very sexy show. Like everyone's like really pretty.
That too.
But it's, one of my friends lovingly referred to it as the woke show, because it's like,
I love that.
I am so proud to be on the woke show.
The woke show.
Like that's,
Freeform, you should brand that.
That's what I call Good Trouble, because we're like, okay, let's talk about police brutality, let's talk about body dysmorphia, let's talk about workplace sexism, and it's just all of the things. Let's talk about all of them. Like they're just not scared of anything. They're so good.
But you've done a lot of other impressive work in the last year. Recurring on CBS's SWAT.
Yes.
And you did 2 projects for Hulu recently, right? Because there was Forever.
That sounds right. But Forever is on Amazon. The thing I did it was a Hulu Blumhouse. Their series called Into the Dark, which is an anthology horror series. And I just did their July installation, which was called Culture Shock. And it's about a Mexican woman who's crossing the border. And she kind of gets apprehended on her way there and wakes up in this like almost too perfect version of America. And we sort of start peeling back what that facade really is. And it's a really interesting deconstruction, I think, of the American dream, and also what it is that we as Americans like to think that we are, and just this sort of ugly underbelly that
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was a female director, wasn't it?
Oh, she's so cool. Yeah, Gigi Sol Guerrero helped the project, and she was phenomenal to work with. She was directing, so a lot of the movie is in Spanish, and so she was directing in Spanish and in English. I think she's from Mexico, but she currently lives in Canada. But so that's where she's from. So I think Spanish is her native language. But it was just so incredible to work with her, to see her just like owning everything.
And it's always really inspiring to see women behind the camera as well, because that's becoming, especially for big networks and things, a new development. It's really hard for women to break in as directors or writers or producers.
Right, and especially young women. Like to see a woman as young as Gigi, and she is so fun.
Okay, officially going on my dream director list to work with. I love that.
She's fantastic. Like, I'm like, I want to be you when I grow up. She's so cool.
Segue. Speaking of super cool female directors,
Oh, shucks.
Seri here, actually, I met her on a film, Throw Like a Girl, that she directed. It was your third or what? How many films have you directed?
I think it was like my 8th.
8.
Is that something on my God?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Thanks.
She ran the show. Actually, it was your first day filming Good Trouble, right?
It was like my first week on Good Trouble, and it was so funny because I was so like thrilled and excited and happy to be working on Good Trouble, but it was also like the week before filming. They're like a girl, so I'm like excited to be on set, but I'm also like sweating because I'm like, hey, is this all gonna come together? Our first night of filming They're Like a Girl was a night shoot
Down in San Diego, which is a trek from LA.
Yeah, and Good Trouble was filming in Santa Clarita, which is north of Los Angeles. And so I wrapped on Good Trouble and got in my little car and just like booked it down to San Diego to start filming They're Like a Girl. If it sounds insane, it is.
When she came to set, full energy, like I could not have been more excited.
I was so excited.
It absolutely crushed it. The film, we just saw the final cut, the final cut, and it is incredible. You really you know how to bring a team together. It was such a treat working with you.
That first day was, I can't give anything away, but we filmed something very magical that day, and one of our most creative lighting setups, and I was just so jazzed. I was just like behind monitor, like watching what we were making, just like, oh, yes, like, I love that. That's like a fun treat if you work with me, is that like I usually don't call cut, I just go like, oh yeah.
I can vouch for that. She does. She makes lots of noises. Just grunting, excited noises.
It's like grunt, and everyone knows that we have to stop rolling now because Sari's making a lot of noises.
Time to calm the excited director down a bit. Don't you have a documentary too that you just finished?
I do. Oh God, I wish we were just finished. I shouldn't say that. I'm loving working on it.
Okay, still go.
We are not finished.
Gotcha.
And
It's massive pickles.
what is that? We'll get to you later. Yeah, so the doc is, I've never directed something that's not narrative before, and it's been a really eye-opening, super creative, very challenging experience. It's a medical documentary, and we have this doctor that we've been like wanting to interview. He's been like, no, just stop it, stop asking, go away. So we're like, fine. And a year and a half later, she said yes.
Persistence. This woman is very persistent. Wait, what was the name of it again?
The working title is Tender Points.
Okay, Tender Points. You guys have an Instagram for it, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
So you guys can check that out. Follow it.
Yeah, it's about fibromyalgia, which is an invisible illness. So we're trying to make it more visible. It's amazing. Yeah.
We can take a break for a second to eat.
Just snack.
It's so good.
Oh, so this is so tall. How much of this is in my mouth?
Right? Go to pick that up.
That's really tasty. I mean, I didn't get all of it in my mouth. I tried. But I'm really good.
Right? Yeah. These are massive burgers. There's also, sorry, I'm like a mouthful as we talk, but there's jalapeno pickles in here. Well, my mouth is kind of on fire, but in the most pleasant way.
Oh yeah.
It's nice. Then there's like the creamy avocado in there.
the super sad thing about me is I grew up in New Mexico. There's so much spicy food, and like green chili is like my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Like whenever I go home, I eat so much green chili, and then my stomach hurts so bad because like it's just
It rips your stomach apart.
it does. It's so good. I always say I love this spicy, but it doesn't always love me back.
That's fair. That's how I am with dairy. Not that there's anything wrong with cheese for those who love it.
No, I love
do
cheese.
love me a good like caprese salad.
I thought you were vegan.
I'm a really mad vegan. I had a bean and cheese burrito.
You're like an Instagram vegan.
I really am. It's terrible. It's shameful. I promote it because it's good for the world and I do my best, but I can't.
It's the right thing to do.
Sometimes I just need my cheese.
I love cheese. It's such a problem. Yeah, I can hurt myself with cheese. Nachos are kind of like my deadly, like it's bad.
The nachos here are incredible, but they you can get them vegan. Like this cheese is a vegan cheese.
Oh my god.
It's probably my heart is a brand. And so you can do that on the nachos here too. It's bomb.
You told me.
That's my favorite cheese. I buy it where I would also love to hear about how you got started in acting and directing and just storytelling in general. Like what inspired you to start? How old were you?
Gosh.
I know the big question.
I know. I was joking on Instagram the other day because I shared this tweet that someone put out that was just like, I always knew I wanted to be a performer. I put on plays for my parents and then it's like, yeah, it's called being 7.
I saw you share that. Like all children do that. That's very true. But we all are. I knew from the start. I made my parents sit through sketches.
I always knew. Yeah, I was doing those sketches with my brother and sister too. Guess what? They're not actors. Like, one works in computer science and
They couldn't handle the grind.
environmentalist.
No, they're doing good grind.
Yeah,
they're doing great.
I did community theater. I didn't want to do high school theater, and conveniently that worked out because you can't put high school theater on your resume. And then, so I grew up in New Mexico. New Mexico was the first state to set up a tax incentive program for runaway Hollywood productions. Fun fact.
That's amazing.
So that's when I started. That's when I started auditioning, and I'm burping. Just repeating.
Fair.
I worked on, like Breaking Bad, and I got cast in a few other, like, fancy studio films that were in New Mexico. And in addition to that, I was, like, an extra on a bunch of things, and I would do stand-in work and things. And so that's when I kind of figured out, like, oh, like, Hollywood's not the circus.
It's something achievable. It's something you can really do. People do that.
People do it. They go to work in jeans and Converse and they make movies and like how fun. I want to wear jeans and Converse and make movies.
Nice flannel, like a tank top, baggy jeans, like when you can just get down and gritty and be like, yeah, this is what I wear professionally. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I recently bought a fanny pack because I was like, well, sometimes
So LA.
I'm wearing leggings when I'm doing like my photo shoots or whatever. I'll be like wearing leggings and a sweater and I don't have any pockets. So, fanny pack.
Genius.
But I'm not gonna. You know how they do it?
My sister does that. She does that
Your
across the
sister
chest
does it.
line.
I see men do
And
it.
she pulls it off.
I think dudes do it, and you know what? At first I was like, that's so goofy. But now I'm like, you know what? Men haven't gotten to have purses. And you know what?
That's a great point.
I am all about gender equality, like purses for everyone. So like, if a man wants to put his little purse right here to like do the things, like
It's good. They can't always have huge pockets that hold like everything they need.
no, when I have they're really fair. Little supplies, whatever they keep in there.
That's like your inner Claire from Good Trouble coming out. Like, yes, to each other.
My inner Claire is my outer Claire.
It's amazing.
I'm always Claire.
10 years from today, what would be your dream day?
Oh my gosh.
Your career, your life in general, where will you be?
That's such a fun question. You know, I honestly want to be doing the same stuff I'm doing now, just like with more money. Like just bigger. I guess when I say that, I'm mostly talking about as a director because I've done a bunch of short films that are always working with like very constrained budgets. I want to move into either episodic screenplay or features. As an actress, just like employed, I'm so happy to be like I'm employed.
Like you are constantly hustling and working and booking.
Doing my best.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I could just stay employed, that would be phenomenal. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like there was a shift that happened for me as an actor. I know a lot of actors are talking about the shift of, you know, oh, more diversity, more inclusiveness in casting, and there's been a change of guard. There are more and more and more and more diverse voices being included in production and in the writer's room and for the director. So yeah, and to be a feminist who's having these like really nuanced, interesting conversations on Good Trouble, and then on SWAT, I played a radicalized anti-capitalist. So
Amazing.
I'm part of a group of radicals, and we like bomb buildings, and I kidnap a girl at gunpoint. I like cocked like a sawed-off shotgun like in her face, and I'm like, shut up, or whatever I say. I don't know. Like, it was so aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I robbed a bank, and so like
So intense.
which
so
I did.
different.
So I love this. Like,
Stretch your muscles and like work.
Yeah.
Try new things as an artist.
I mean, my role on SWAT was just so freaking fun. I think it's important to like excavate what it is that we're up against, like as a society. You know, if I can serve a story that is pulling those things apart, even if I'm part of the problem, I am just delighted to be there, to be part of that story.
That's amazing. I love that. Okay, so we've gotten to learn a lot about our friend Seri here.
Ooh, she can talk.
So, before we wrap it up, I've got a little rapid fire question list.
I'm like nervous about it.
I love it. So you just have to go like fast as you can, just first thing that comes to mind, okay?
See, I'm already panicking.
I can, and I love it. This is what I live for. Okay. If you could spend 24 hours with anyone in the world, who would it be?
My little sister.
Aww. Okay. If you could spend a day anywhere in the world, where would it be?
London. I don't know why I said that.
Amazing
Like,
choice.
I've never been there.
There you go. What's your spirit animal?
Cat.
Your adorable cat?
Specifically my cat. He has a huge personality. He does. It's so much. Yeah.
What would your superpower be?
Time travel.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
When girls do that wink, hey, pitch, like, hi, nice to meet you, baby.
Oh,
I hate that.
what is your greatest passion outside of art or career?
Oh, sorry, you said rapid fire, and I just like
Stumped her.
my greatest passion outside of art and career, I guess, like environmentalism.
Amazing.
Yeah,
What would your last meal be?
this one. I like burgers and fries. I told you I like diner food.
Bread 62 for the win. What's your biggest fear?
Shit. I'm not. Biggest fear. I don't have one. I don't have one.
She's fearless.
I don't have one.
That's amazing. Even more
Earthquakes, maybe. I don't know. There were those 2 earthquakes lately, and now I'm like scared of the big one. And like I didn't used to be scared of the big one, but now I'm scared of the big one. Okay, so that's it.
That's a great answer. Very real.
Oh my god.
What was your best Halloween costume ever?
A few years ago, I dressed up as a fox, so I wore like a little red dress and little foxy ears and a tail, but then I covered myself with like black streaks of makeup and blood, and I was roadkill.
That's horrifying. We just ate a veggie burger. We are against roadkill, but that is genius.
It died of natural, not natural causes. Unintended.
It could have just in the middle of the road.
Unintended causes. Yeah, roadkill is my favorite Halloween.
Amazing. Thanks. Thank you so much for being on Artists at Lunch. This was a blast to talk.
Yeah.
Yay. Cool. All right, guys.